I'd like to hear your opinion on the match. Could this be the toughest defeat in your career with Real Madrid?
Yes, this is obviously a very tough defeat. This is something we weren't expecting. I think for about an hour, the team played very well. In the first half, we were very organized. But after we conceded 2 goals from set pieces, the team collapsed mentally and emotionally. Physically, it was also tough to finish the match, and we didn't know how to react. Normally, this team is able to respond, but the last 30 minutes were very poor. Now we have to do all the self-criticism we can and trust that we can recover, or at least try.
Do you truly believe there's a chance to come back from this result?
The chances are very slim, but we're going to try. We'll certainly do everything possible and explore every way we can. We'll have the chance to respond after a bad performance with a bad result. We'll see if we're capable of doing it.
Do you feel responsible for what happened tonight?
Obviously, yes. There's no doubt about that.
Why did your team collapse in the second half?
It's hard to explain why they collapsed. We weren't able to react as a group. The team tried to go for individual plays, and that hurt us because we lost our organization on the pitch. Then the opponent took more control of the game, of the ball, and especially of the match result.
Why has it been so difficult for you to instill more ambition in your players this season?
That's a bit difficult to explain. There are 2 sides to this. One is that I liked the team while the score was 0-0. But the second is that we reacted poorly. I think this is the proof of all the problems we've had this season. We haven't maintained a low block in the good moments of the match, nor in the bad ones.
After receiving so many signs and warnings throughout the season, do you still believe this lineup with 4 attackers is the best option?
Yes, obviously, yes. It's certainly a different setup from previous seasons, but it's a very good lineup. I always believe that the best players should play and not stay on the bench. After that, we have to organize things to maintain a low block, something we clearly haven't always been able to do.
Don't you think a simpler answer to all of this is that Arsenal is just a better team than Real Madrid?
Today they showed better attitude, better quality, and they play with a low block. There are many things they did better than us. I think in our self-criticism we have to be very honest. But I also believe that for 60 minutes our team wasn't bad. If you only look at the result, then yes, it's easy to say everything should be thrown in the trash. But that's not the truth. I know that the result is very hard to turn around, that's true. But there are things we did very well in the first 60 minutes. And we had 2 clear chances to score and take the lead. But it's also true that we faced a very strong team that worked hard and is currently at a very high physical level.
Real Madrid TV, after the game, were already talking about how 90 minutes of the Bernabéu is a long time. So there's talk about a comeback already. But logically speaking, this Arsenal team is so organized. What can we do differently to get the team more chances, to get them into the box? What can we do?
If you look at the game tonight, there is no possibility, but football is changed. I never expected, no one expected that Rice scored 2 goals on set pieces, and he scored 2 goals on set pieces tonight. So football, everything can happen. We have to believe, we need to have trust, because sometimes, a lot of time in Bernabeu happened.
Thank you very much.